guys, reading is a skill, okay? Reading is such an important big skill. And I tried to cancel my gym membership because I haven't been going for the longest time, and also every time I tried to go after work the gym was just full of people. So I was like, okay, I'll just terminate the membership because I'm not going and I'm trying to get like my finances under control. So I'm trying to unsubscribe and like just cancel all unnecessary memberships. Tell me why when I cancel the membership they are telling me your membership is valid until the 2nd of September. Otashi T, I have a gym membership until the 2nd of September 2026, which means the membership is gonna be there whether I go to the gym or not. So I was like, yeah, then I guess I'll go to the gym now. I'll just go and try and find this. Like literally all the times I've gone, it's been so full. You can't even find a spot to stand and just be alone and do the workouts. Like Alice is full, everywhere is just full. So I'm gonna try again today. And I'm gonna see, maybe because it's getting warmer, like less people will come type shit because they are going for vacation. I don't know, we will see. But I'm going tonight, and if it's still that bad, I'm gonna talk to the people and be like, it's not like I can come any other time. I live really far away. It's not worth it for me. I can't even keep track of my progress because every day I have to use a different machine or use different weights because the weights I wanted to go up in are being used by someone else. So as long as I'm garnished, we see. But today I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try again and see what happens. Clock it.
It honestly just feels like things are falling apart, but then at the same time things are coming together. Because tell me why, when I tried to cancel my gym membership, that apparently the gym membership can only be cancelled in September, which basically means I have to go to the gym until September. But the nice thing about this gym is no matter what city I'm in, I can still go to the gym, and it's not that far from my friend's place, so I can still take the train from her place, or the bus. Actually, it's 20 minutes away to the gym that I work out at. But when I did go to the gym after work, they told me that there was something wrong with my card. Apparently they got new cards when the year started, and I have to go to another gym to physically get a new gym card. So until I had that sorted out, I was unable to train at the gym for that day. But it was fine, like I still went. And I realized also taking the pre-workout while I'm at work and then I change my clothes, it already gives me the energy once I get there to start doing my workout. Because my challenge was also that I would get there and I'd be too tired, but the secret is to change my clothes at work and then I get there and then I start doing my workout. I also bought like some deodorant for me for the gym because sometimes you just want to refresh yourself when you got off work. Tideful, I'll let you guys know once I fix that stuff with my gym account for real.
The next day.
I woke up this morning and I kind of felt the need to try and see how it would be if I were to work out at home on some days, because I'm trying to come up with a consistent routine that I can actually sustainably keep up with at home. Between balancing creating content or making videos. Creating content just sounds so cringe, man. But yeah, between making videos and trying to live my own personal life, because I really enjoy making videos. A friend of mine this week was like, oh, I don't understand why people would put their lives on the internet. And I kind of get it, but I kind of don't, because I don't really put my life on the internet like that. I feel like once people get to know me in person, they're like, damn, bitch, you really hide a lot from the world. Because I do be hiding a lot from the world, because the world don't need to be in my business like that. But I like to share certain things with you guys. I recently started sharing my loneliness living here and seasonal depression and everything. And people have been reaching out to me and just feeling relatable and feeling seen and feeling heard, because I've been telling them how I feel about this weather and just about living in this country in general. And we just want to find people that basically give us that same feeling. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. As for my eyebrows, guys, please help me find like the best eyebrow removal or eyebrow shaping technique, or share with me how you guys shape your eyebrows. I started going back to using hair removal because honestly waxing, it helps, but then you have to wax with the little stick, and I don't always have the little sticks when I'm waxing the rest of my body, and then it just goes undone. So I went back to hair removal because it's real quick. I just use a Vaslap when I'm done to wipe off the hair removal, and then I go in and obviously use like a facial cleanser, and I prioritize the areas where I put the hair removal on just to make sure that I remove every single trace of those chemicals. I wanted to also redo my eyebrows because I'm going for a concert and I just wanted my makeup to be like super snatched. Speaking of recommending things to people, I recommended, or I spoke about my oral hygiene in one of my vlogs, and then I got an electric toothbrush to kind of help with that situation. And unbeknownst to me, it was really helpful to someone because she also got herself an electric toothbrush, and she feels like the difference in her teeth condition or her oral condition has been amazing. And that's what I try to do. I try to really just share my life and things that I find interesting with people, because when I was growing up, I didn't really see that, especially with my background. We were poor as hell, girl. We had no money growing up. And because of that, I feel like it helps me also to see the world in a different light. I never thought I'd be living the life that I live now. I never thought I would have traveled to all these countries, have my finances under control. I even recently joined a stokvel, and we just basically put money together every month, and then each person gets a payout every month. And we're going to do this for, I think, for the 6 months, if I remember correctly. And March is my turn, y'all. End of March is my turn to get the moolah. And I'm gonna buy myself a camera because I'm tired of this 2 device story. As I'm getting older, and when it comes to cooking my food, I'm not using so many seasonings and spices and herbs anymore. I just want a little salt and pepper. Lately I've been really obsessed with chili flakes. I just feel like it really drives the meal home. It can be chili flakes or it can be bell pepper flakes, whatever that smaak baie lekker, especially on eggs. I also saw that Geneva Crow cooks with it, and I think that's where I got my idea from. I'm also taking like more supplements now because I realized my diet just doesn't really do it for me. When I was younger, it made sense not to really be taking supplements because my mom was mostly in charge of our meals, and she would make sure that we consume like a variety of fruits, vegetables, starch, sugar, seasonal fruits and vegetables. So I didn't feel like I needed the supplements when I was younger, but now that I live by myself and I barely eat, I do need the help. I'm also working on eating more, and I really do need your advice, or like if you guys have any tips for me on how to stick to actually eating 3 meals a day, because I genuinely struggle to just eat consistently. Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you are enjoying the vlog so far. I was going to wait before I made this part, but I couldn't wait because today is, just give you some context, today is Wednesday. I went to the dentist today because I had to get a filling on the left side of my mouth. I already had the right side of my mouth done a while ago, and now I just had to get the left side done, and this had to be done before my operation. So my operation is just for them to remove my wisdom teeth and to also cut my gums because my gums are too long or they are too low on my teeth, and that's making it difficult for me to keep my teeth clean at home by myself basically. So the dentist was like, yeah, we're going to do like exploratory surgery, which is basically just going in your mouth and seeing what we find and what issues we can uncover, because the condition of your gums is affecting your ability to maintain your oral hygiene basically. From my last trip, when I went to Munich, we went to a record store, and I didn't even think about doing that, but someone had suggested that I do like a haul or show you guys the records that I ended up buying in the end. I feel like I kind of showed it in the vlog, that's why it didn't dawn on me to show you what I bought, but let's do it now. So now my mic is on. I'm gonna show you guys the copies that I got. I think I need to make like a vinyl wish list of vinyl copies that I do want, because I felt like when I did go into the record store with my friend, I was just so overjoyed. Oh, this person is here, this person is there. I am 100% happy with my choices, but I feel like if I have a ranking list to say like in order of non-skip, these are the albums that I would like to have, so that I can start my collection and actually have the habit of playing vinyls that I do like. You check. So the first one, this one is a gift. I didn't pay for it. I'm gonna take it out of the cover so I can show you properly. This is basically just the album by D'Angelo, Brown Sugar. This is where the popular Brown Sugar song comes from. I personally really love this album. Not just this song, I love this album as well as I don't remember the title now, but the other album with the song Untitled on it. If you don't know, Giveon sampled that Untitled song. Because when Giveon dropped the song, I was like, man, it was from him, okay? Homeboy can sing. So I got this album. It's really nice, like the vinyl is so nice. There are like the songs here in the back, It was expensive though. It was 42 euros. So one thing that my friend mentioned, which was really cool, like once she mentioned that, I was like, okay, let me back off. But she said that when you go to record stores, there are some record stores that have a lot of secondhand vinyl copies, and the secondhand vinyl copies cost like really cheap. The copies that she has at her place, I remember she showed me some, they're like 9 euros, 8 euros, but they're still in very tip-top crystal condition. Once she mentioned that, I was like, no, let me back off and make this like a collector experience instead of just like a buy, because I could just order all the things online. But I could make it a collector experience of like going to a record store, going through everything to find the gems that I'm looking for. That's why I'm thinking of coming up with a list. Guys, my mouth is messed up, Neymar. You're not gonna judge me. And then we have the Worldwide Underground by Erykah Badu. I really love this album as well. Since we're on the Erykah Badu topic, I'm gonna show you another one after this, but let's stick with this one. So this is why I feel like it's so important for me to start collecting, because there are things that I'm noticing about her albums when I buy the vinyls that I didn't pick up on, or you don't get that experience when you have the digital copies. So when I listened to this on my phone or whatever else, I didn't know all this extra information about the album, because you don't get all that extra stuff on the digital versions. You just get what you get. The interface is very straightforward, plain. So if you check the album, you can see like the words, they all make sense. It's like a sentence, right, left, like that. So it will say, for example, Bust the Fader, or themes that she covers in the album. For example, Frequency and Neo Soul is born, and Are You Afraid of Change? So either Frequency is born, or Neo Soul is born, or Frequency is dead, Neo Soul is dead. Like the Jefferson, the magnets and we cover and cake. You see for yourself. Let's see if it can focus. You see, everything makes sense. Here, when she writes even Africa, for example, those are also themes that she explores in her music, with the use of like African symbols, even the use of the ankh. I low-key feel like she's the one who made it famous, because before her I didn't really see people use that symbol. But that's just me and my subjective perspective of the world. So munoni comment and say even at the back, she wrote songs, for example. So side A, side B, and then she has songs with writer credits. So she has this one, which is I find really interesting. Back in the day, inspired by all the music we used to love growing up, before there was a 4-minute limit, before there was that under the table payola, before we knew about it, at least before they played the same 6 songs on radio all day. Innocence and adolescence, experimenting, being young, youth. Hey, thanks Lenny, you got soul. See, like those little extra things, you don't get them on the digital copies. Even the other song Woo, inspired by the stage show on Frustrated Artists Tour 2003, just vibed out on stage, folks dug it, we recorded it. You get to know the history of like how songs came about if you don't have the experience to see the artist perform live, for example. I missed her twice. I don't know if she's ever gonna perform again, because she just went on tour now to celebrate her 25-year anniversary of Mama's Gun, and also to celebrate, I think, yeah, that was it. Ekeni, unless she releases another album, I think she remembered. I remember she said that she's releasing another album soon. So perhaps she'll go on tour to promote that one. We don't know. And then I got the Lauryn Hill, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, except for Yelane. The album. This album, when I was just a small girl in the streets of Evelyn, I love this album so much. And my friend Tina and I actually, I feel like the fact that we found out that we both listened to Lauryn Hill, it just solidified that we will be friends forever. Because we, like where we grew up in the hood. Tavasi Baya woke neo soul kanashni. Okay, we were like one of the few woke girls. And especially as an earthy girl, it's very difficult to find your people when you're from the hood. But Amal is into hip hop, R&B, Chris Brown. People aren't really into like alternative or neo soul music. And even though Lauryn Hill was started as a hip hop artist, I really love this album. I love it so much. I love it so much. I love it so much. That's all I can say. Some of my favorite songs on this album, X Factor, To Zion. Zion is a beautiful one. Nothing Even Matters is also one of my favorite songs. Nothing Even Matters is my favorite song simply because I know it's a song about love, or like how when you're with the person you love, nothing in this world matters because you're with your person that you love. But for me, it's more a thing of like, nothing matters in this life except the things that are important to you. These other things, like consuming things. I recently also realized that I don't need things. My friend was talking about like getting me a gift, and I was like, honestly, Tommy, I don't need anything. Now I'm at that age where I'm like, I don't need anything. I have clothes to wear every day, I have shoes to wear every day, I have more than enough bags, I have more than enough shoes, I have more than enough accessories. I feel maybe accessories I would like to do, but I want to get into like original or non-tarnishable jewelry. That's where it's at for me, and I think I'm gonna just wait until I get the chance to go to the US, because there are a lot of jewelers that have non-tarnishable jewelry for way cheaper than what's going on in Germany. But yeah, I think that's where I would, van ek hou tog aan earrings and nose rings, belly rings, necklaces. I like, come on, like you see the material, look at my bracelet. Ek hou tog aan daai goedjies. So yeah, I would want to get into that, but I genuinely don't need anything, and nothing really matters in this world if not your happiness and your peace of mind. I feel like those two things are so essential for every person in the world, and I think that's also why a lot of us are sad, or at least why I was sad, because my peace of mind was not so okay. My peace of mind was also not so okay in Namibia, but I had my family. My grandma was alive. Guys, my grandma, I miss my grandma a lot. Lately, I've really been thinking about her and thinking about where our relationship would have been, because my grandma is not really like a open, expressive person. She's a very soft-spoken, quiet lady. For my grandma, it was more like about going over to her house, just being there with her while she's doing her old lady things, and like listening to her talk whenever she wanted to say something, but just that peace and quiet that I enjoyed having around her. Even if you were stressed or anxious, I used to go to her house during exam periods, and I would study there because it wasn't allowed to be partying, coming home late and stuff. So I would be like, yeah, I'm going on lockdown, I'm going to her house during the exam period. And when I would go to her house during those exam times, it would be like such a really peaceful stage for me. It also reminded me of the times where we used to go to the village. We go to the village and we just chill, we work, we plant or we graze a little bit, and then we have our lunch. After lunch, we take a nap under the tree. It was just so chill. She would tell you, stop burukutaing, calm down, chill. She would just be lying there after working hard all day. That I really miss that. I think that's what I miss the most about my grandmother, is that even though she would like tell me sometimes, focus in school, work hard, don't be lazy, think about your future, she would also remind me to just like calm down and rest. Even when I would get sick, she would be like, go sleep, just go sleep, we're not gonna bother you, go to sleep. Yeah, I miss that about my grandma, man. Miss my girl for real. Let me show you the other 2 copies that I got. I think these 2 copies are that's my most favorite ever. So these 2 vinyl copies are my favorite of all time. This one is my most favorite because this is my favorite album in the entire world. My favorite song in the entire world is Window Seat by Erykah Badu. I love this song so much. This is the one song that I listen to when I'm mentally going through a lot. I can listen to the song on a loop for an hour and just like unwind and calm myself down and just ground myself. I love that song. I love that song so much. And I used to cry when I was younger listening to the song, because I would feel so like, I'm so weird, I feel so alone, like, and I wasn't alone, but guys, I'm having a whole therapy session on my YouTube channel, but I wasn't alone. There was not a dang funny. I was just a weird child, but I was also not weird because nobody could. I'm finding a lot of other people, Namibians, people from all over the world, who like and understand me, and I like and understand them. So it wasn't a thing of like I was weird. It's more of a thing of I hadn't found my people yet, and I felt really lonely when I was growing up. And this Window Seat song would always make me feel like I just want to get away from here. I just want to get away from Komastal. And I just want to get away from Evelyn Street and the gangsters and the violence. I just want to chill, Don't want nobody next to me. I just want a ticket out of town to get around. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Also, love that I have the vinyl copy because I stared at this. Okay, so story about the thing is I got it from my husband for Christmas as a Christmas gift. I also got a vinyl record player from my husband as a gift. The nice thing about the record player is that it's a wireless record player, so I can connect the vinyl player to a speaker of my choice. And I do want to get like speakers and is as ek geld het, as die Here deurkom. As die Here voorsien, wens ek myself dat ek toch speakers kry in my huis, and because I want to get so far I don't know if any other brands. I know of the Sonos brand. They have like affordable speakers that you can connect and place into different rooms in your house, and I want to do that, and then I want to play my vinyls. I also wanted to create like a small reading corner or entertainment corner because I thought that it would have been perfect to do it there, just to do it right there. The bookshelf is already there, and then I set up the vinyl player where this lamp is. I set up the vinyl player where this lamp is basically, and then I just sit in my little corner. I get a better lamp, like a standing one that will look over the car chair, and dan lees ek mos nou my boekies en speel my musiek and chill and vibe, you know. That's what ek gedink het. But I'm going to do that in the next place we move in. Hopefully there will be an extra room for me to do these things. If there won't be an extra room, I will turn the guest room, because I'm hoping that we have 2 bedrooms, so I'll turn the guest room with my little reading corner so I can just vibe out sometimes, or I'll do it in the living room. But I can't do it in the living room because my husband has his PlayStation and I don't want to be hearing that while I'm in my zone. So this one is also another special one. So I don't know if I posted about it or if I even posted the videos on my channel, but I did go to a Destin Conrad concert and I got this vinyl copy from my friend. So I went with my friend, the one I went to Munich with, Daisy Girl. So we went to the concert, and I had mentioned before we went to the concert to her that I always wanted to start like a vinyl collection of my own because my dad has a collection of like cassettes. Jalaken most of what is a cassette, I'll put a picture here. But my dad has a collection of that, and when I was growing up, he had like a chest with all his cassettes in there and plays music all day. My dad listens to music all day. He only watches maybe National Geographic and Tom and Jerry, but that's all he does. All day he listens to music. It kind of reminds me of how my grandma used to listen to Lunga radio or whatever in Vambuland die hele dag die radio speel net. So my dad is basically the same. So I got this album from my friend as a gift the day of the concert. She gifted it to me, and the most beautiful part is that when we did go to the concert, he signed my copy. So Destin Conrad actually signed my copy. He signed my copy. Wow! He signed a copy of my album. So I feel like this is my most favorite one because this is my first one that I got. This is my first vinyl. This was the first one, and then this was the second one, followed by the others that we bought in Munich. So now I'm going to plan or come up with like a makeshift vinyl situation before we leave, because I do want to store them properly. My friend at least gave me like some tips because she also has a vinyl collection. So I want to store them properly. I want to have I want to buy a small vinyl table from Amazon. It doesn't really matter if I buy it now, because even if my husband has to move or whatever, it can still go with him and I'll still always have it. But I do want to listen to my vinyls, especially when I'm at home. When I'm editing my videos, I can have Erykah Badu playing in the background. I can have Destin Conrad playing in the background, a little bit of Lauryn Hill, some, just some nice things. And this weekend I'm also going to Cologne. I do want to go to another record store, and then I want to buy some more copies. I also really would like some African copies, if you guys know where I can find them, because I was looking for like Huma Sekela, Lira. Oh my gosh, I want especially Lira, Judith Sapuma, Zama Jobe, Zonke. Oh my gosh, Zonke, girl. And you know, one thing I love about Zonke's music is that it's like so timeless that you listen to it the first time and then from there you fall in love with it. It takes you a while to get into her music, but as she did great. it's like a fever that never leaves you. I love her music. So I'm looking for those kind of copies, man, because I want to listen to the things that I usually listen to anyways. So yeah, that's my vinyl haul. I hope you guys loved and appreciated it. Unfortunately, the light is cucked today in this room because the sun is not shining, and usually I depend on the sun to make it a bit more visual. But we're not gonna overthink, okay, because done is better than perfect. I sound big girl. Okay, so I just googled this online. I'm trying to see if we can buy some of her vinyls. So for Zonke, they are just CDs. I'm not seeing any vinyls. I'm just seeing CDs of hers, no vinyls. But I can still get a CD because I realized that on your vinyl player, you can still play Shandi CDs. You just have to adjust the size of the record on the record player. But I would still want to buy them because I really do love her music. I love all of their music. And so I hope you enjoyed this haul. I'm going to wait for the rest of the numbing on my mouth to be gone and then I will probably just chill because I have to work the next few days. And after I work the next few days, Friday nights, I'm going to my friend's place because we have to go to Cologne the next day. And I really do want to go to Cologne early in the morning. So Saturday, as soon as I get there, I just want to sleep and we wake up to drop off her dog so we can go to Cologne because, yeah, I have like some really cool stuff planned. We're going to do most of the things that I did with Michelle already, but I just wanted her to have that experience because she's been living in Germany, but she hasn't explored Germany that much. And I find that kind of sad. But I'm going to solve that problem because if something bothers me, I'm going to fix it because what? It's 2020 fix. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really love and appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for 2,000 subscribers. Thank you to all of you who are still joining the family. I hope my temporary disability did not disturb you guys that much. If it did, your love for me is not really unconditional. But yeah, shout out to you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for always commenting. Literally, you guys just gave me the vinyl haul idea from the comments and I appreciate it and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. I can't make my anyways, sharp guys, better now.